What's going on? It's your boy Eddie Lamar Sharp Jr. And if you don't know anything about me, what I want you to know today is that I love me some bacon. Bacon is delicious. And this video is a tutorial on how to make the most delicious bacon. Step number 1, acquiring bacon. Delicious bacon. Smithfield brand. It really don't matter what brand you use. If you have the right techniques in place and the right tools, you'll be able to get crispy, crunchy bacon every single time. So it don't matter what brand you buy your favorite brand. But listen to me after this. Now, in order for your bacon to be the most delicious, you're gonna need a bacon sheet and a cookie rack. The reason that you need these things is because it gives the bacon an opportunity to allow the grease to drip from it, and it doesn't cook in the grease. Now I want to introduce y'all to bacon. Say hi, bacon. If you notice, bacon didn't say anything. That's because bacon dead. But what we gonna do is we gonna pay homage to this delicious pig because he had to suffer for our taste buds. So, however much bacon you want to cook, you just lay it out in the strips, clearly. Now this is about to go in the oven. Now while my delicious bacon is cooking, I'm going to give you some tidbits about bacon. Now I know we got some frying pan enthusiasts out there, people who love to cook bacon in their frying pan. Yes, it's faster, but if you're trying to achieve airy, crispy, crunchy bacon, then you have to cook it in a way that it doesn't simmer in its own oils. If you cook it in the baking sheet alone or on top of the oven with a frying pan, you're cooking it in its oils. That means that you don't give air an opportunity to enter the bacon, which means that it can't be as crispy as it could be if you were to cook it outside of those oils. And that's why I say on the baking sheet, use a cookie rack as well. That means that the oil will drip from the bacon and it will allow air an opportunity to get into it to make it crispy. That's what makes it delicious. The only real difference a brand makes is that you become used to a certain brand and you know how to cook it. If you use a certain brand consistently, then your bacon will turn out better more because you've chosen a particular brand to follow. And you know how that brand is. They probably cut their bacon the same. It probably comes from the same grade of animal. But when you start switching bacons up, you're going to get inconsistent results. Find the bacon that is good for you and continue with that brand of bacon. Those of you who have cooked bacon, you know that there is a 60-second window between bacon being slightly underdone to extremely destroyed. So if you see your bacon almost done, fight the urge to walk away. Fight the urge to go upstairs or go check out what's going on my favorite TV show. Stand there with your bacon. It will be done in 2 minutes. Pull out your phone, play a game in front of the oven, and check it in about 2 minutes, and your bacon will be probably done. But the alternative is having bacon that is too done for you, and there's nothing you can do about bacon that has been cooked for too long. Another thing about bacon that a lot of people might not notice. Now I've already put my bacon in the oven, so I got it in my plastic bag for storage, but the bacon I chose was mostly fat, which is mostly white bacon. Now that's because I think the more fat you have with your bacon, the more crispy that it can be. If you go into the bacon section at Walmart or your favorite store, you're going to see that there is some bacon that has mostly dark meat and a little white around the edges. You're going to have some that has a lot of white on it. Just experiment with different types. Figure out which one you like because it's all a preference-based thing. The only thing I know is that when that bacon is done, I want it to be crispy and delicious. When all is said and done, this is what you want. This is the color of bacon that you want. You want it to be completely firm. You don't want it to waver any. You don't want it to be soggy. But you cook this piece of bacon outside of its own fats, you give it an opportunity for that fat to drip off, and this is what you have. I don't know if you're about to hear this break, but I'm finna break it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do you see that crisp? Do you see that air? Man, that was ridiculous. I'm finna eat this. I don't know if y'all can hear that crunch, but man, it's crunching amazingly. You see how that just broke in my finger like that? This is how you want your bacon, people. Now, you might not like bacon. I know that pork is a big downside for a lot of people. But if you eat bacon, if you eat pork, if you're not concerned with your high cholesterol for the moment, this is how you want it. And this is how you want to cook it. It's going to take you 20 to 25 minutes instead of the 7 to 8 minutes it'll take you on the stove top. But the results are worth it. Especially if you're going to put it on a hamburger like me. I appreciate you for taking out the time to watch this video. Subscribe, comment, rate, do whatever you want to do. But I'll be making more of these videos for you to watch. Thanks. And I'll see you later.